Knowledge is power. Get these books to understand what you are driving into telecom and networking. One of them is Telecom Basics for Beginners, a deep dive into telecommunications from the basics as a graduate. When you come into telecom basics, what do you see? Telecom Basics Networking for Beginners, a graduate in networking. When he comes into networking, what is the that he should know in order to start his career in networking? What are the stuffs that he should learn? It's a very good book for graduates and young learners who are jumping into the networking field. Basics of cybersecurity, how well your critical infrastructure, your cybersecurity needs to be well maintained in an environment, in an organization. It's well defined in this book. And what are the encryption tools? What are the tools that you need to use to make sure you are have a good cybersecurity environment? Telecom basics for to master then Cisco next generation firewalls and next generation intrusion prevention system. This is fully based on Cisco firewalls. What are the rules that you need to create? Which ports you need to allow? Which SFTP, SAP applications that you need to allow, block? What are the access control rules that you need to add, delete, NAT, PAT? Everything is defined in this one. That's a useful one that you can learn. Legacy migration, those equipments which are all on the legacy and the end of life, like a critical emergency services. Some services are like in very end of life, and they should be migrated to IP. Like many end of life services, it's an example of some services which is depend on end of life. That's on old devices like TDM, like SDH on devices that are getting like replicated. They are not going to be used anymore. How we are going to move into IP, into advanced encryption methods, everything that's all mentioned here. As and again, the basics of cybersecurity. Have a read on all these books. As I mentioned, knowledge is power. Get into all these books to understand what you are jumping into, to understand the work kind of nature that comes up in IT, networking, and engineering. Thank you.